there's only a couple of things I want to say about journalism which may help young reporters. And the first thing is the task of journalism. And a Fleet Street genius named Sol Chandler said, "The oldest rule of journalism, and the most forgotten, is to tell the customers what is really going on." And the second thing is about jokes. The historian of the press, Francis Williams, said that the journalist is traditionally an entertainer. He must entertain or find another trade. Now, I want to say something about the sketch. The sketch is a technique of journalism which has dialogue, description and jokes in about 750 words. And the reporter becomes the eyes and ears of the customer. And you can use a sketch for anything that you see, any observed event. The best job I ever had as a reporter was doing a daily sketch for 18 months at an inquiry into corruption run by Tony Fitzgerald QC in Queensland. I went up there for the 18 months and I sent back to Sydney a daily sketch. And the Fitzgerald inquiry, of course, was hilarious because everybody in Queensland, mainly Joe Bjelke-Petersen and the police chief, Terry Lewis, they were all corrupt to the rafters. And so the Fitzgerald ran a very, very serious inquiry, and I had the fun of reporting and doing a daily sketch about it, and it was a wonderful, wonderful time. I want to say something about pattern journalism. Pattern journalism is where you use a narrative of a straight chronology of something that happened, and you can because it's pretty well almost libel proof, because a lot of the stuff will already be on the public record of this narrative of something that happened. And the longest piece of pattern journalism I ever did was 26,000 words in the old National Times, and it was about how that Robert Menzies, who was a fool and a liar, caused the deaths of millions by persuading the United States to get into a civil war in Vietnam. And Menzies has got the blood of millions on his hands. And the pattern emerged in the 26,000 words of how he got into the war. I want to say something about the legal racket, which young reporters could spend some time thinking about. Journalism, of course, tries to find the truth. The problem with the taxpayer-funded legal system, which was devised in England and which we got in New South Wales, along with 751 convicts, it's the only system, the only legal system which does not try to find the truth. And also, lawyers who run the system, or have run it since 1460, they can prolong procedures unnecessarily for weeks, months or years. And that was why the Yale law professor Fred Riddell said the legal trade, in short, is nothing but a high-class racket. He also said that 99.44% of lawyers don't know that it's a racket. Perhaps that was a joke. Details of where the racket came from and how it works are in a book I wrote called Our Corrupt Legal System, and the text of that book is free at an Adelaide lawyer put the book onto a website, and that you can get that book free at netk.net.au/Witten/Ockels, OCLS.pdf. And finally, how to get a Walkley Award. Well, if you expose corruption, it helps. I got a gong after Dr. Bert Wainer and I gathered sworn affidavits about police extortion in Melbourne. And I got another gong when I detailed Menzies' lies and bottomless stupidity on Vietnam.